Time for a vacation. Wow, y'all, check this out. This is incredible. Welcome to Alaska. Yo, here we go. Let's check out Exit Glacier here. And oh, it's just coming into view. Wow.
So, a bit of a backstory. I moved to Seward in 2010 and lived there for a couple summer seasons. I'm not sure why I've never returned until now, but it has been a constant regret. This trip has assured me 100% that I need to move back. So if you want to see me back in Seward, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to click that like button and leave me a comment. Let me know if you have ever been to Alaska.
Y'all, I have spent the day at the most amazing wedding with the most amazing backdrop. Y'all check this out. Oh, how incredible is this place. Welcome to Resurrection Bay.
This clip is from a whale watching tour that you'll see later in the video, but moments before the wedding ceremony, a humpback whale was surfacing just off in the distance. This is easily my favorite place on planet Earth. Here's to Jeff and Ellen for getting me back to Alaska.
This is absolutely stunning, dude. I'm having such a good time. I know you can't really tell by how bright it is outside, but it is 10:30 p.m. and the sun is going to be up for probably another 4 hours or so. So I'm about to leave here and get to bed before I realize that it's way too late, because we have a full day halibut fishing trip tomorrow and it's gonna be freaking epic. So let's get to it. Let's go fishing. What's going on, everybody? It is such a beautiful morning here in Alaska. I've got my good friends Justin and Aaron, and they are joining me today on a full day halibut trip out of Resurrection Bay. We're just walking down to the fish house now to get all set up. We'll be on the water. Here we go.
Fishing on the ocean is always an incredible experience. The day started with rain, and when we got out of the bay, the wind picked up and so did the waves. So it was a pretty bouncy 2-hour boat ride to the halibut grounds. But once we arrived, everything seemed to mellow out a bit, and Jeremy, our captain, took super good care of us, making sure we were all catching fish. This was the biggest catch of the day, a 40-pound halibut. The amount of work it took to reel this thing in, I can't imagine catching a 200 or even 300-pound halibut. But someday I should be so lucky. But until then, this thing will make some awesome fish and chips. And we caught all sorts of different types of rockfish and even a couple sharks. We all had such a stellar time deep sea fishing. An Alaskan vacation just isn't complete without it. It's also not complete without a whale watching and glacier tour, which we did the very next day. And we were blessed with much better weather. We were able to see all sorts of neat stuff, like giant glaciers with chunks falling off into the ocean, and lots of awesome wildlife like these fat barking sea lions, and a sea otter with a baby on its belly, and lots of puffins. We even got to see this black bear cooling off in the snow near the glacier. And of course they were whales. We saw humpbacks and rare fin whales, but the main attraction were the killer whales. They were all over the place. We probably saw more than 20 orcas. Next up on the list for this trip was a 4-hour train ride to Anchorage on the Alaska Railroad. This particular stretch of track was voted the #1 most scenic train ride in North America, and it did not disappoint. There was of course more wildlife like moose and bears, and the stunning mountainscapes with endless waterfalls fueling the maze of rivers filled with salmon. And on top of all that, there weren't a lot of people on the train, so our group had an entire car to ourselves. It was so relaxing just to put in my headphones and stare out the window. If you ever need to go anywhere in Alaska that is accessed by train, I highly recommend it.
Well, it's the last full day here in Alaska. We are flying out back to Salt Lake tomorrow morning, and I'm super bummed. Let's just put it that way. But I have made a pinky promise to somebody that I will be moving back here next summer. So I'm going home, making plans, working hard, and we're going to be moving back to Seward, Alaska in 2023. Thank you all for joining me on this incredible adventure up north. I really hope you enjoyed it. I've had such an incredible, fun-filled week. So until next time, stay motivated and take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody.